Alright, there you go. Finally got that song kicking and screaming as the movie goes. It's actually pretty good. I think this was like way back when Will Ferrell was funny, I guess. Let me just go ahead and charge my controllers and the phone. And also people, oh, well, you're not Pride, so why are you doing this? Well, first of all, who said I was? And second of all, I don't think having something from Super Mario World and a GIF from an old-ass meme that people don't even use anymore is certainly the best representation of the fact. But I'll digress. Anyway, gonna go ahead and do some sheets of Rage Remake. I'm not 100% certain how much I'll get done. Mainly been wanting to have an excuse to use Ash, the best character, obviously, and to just actually have some fun tonight. Let me just make sure the windows are moved. Also, don't feel like dealing with Elgato's bullshit right now, so worst comes to worst, I can technically get something salvaged out of this. Gonna have the game screen on this side, and I'll have the chat on the other, I guess. Yeah, sorry it took a little long to start. I spent some time just trying to get the perfect setup, and I don't really think it paid off. Oh well. Actually, now that I think about it, I actually have a wireless keyboard-like controller I could probably use. So I don't have to set up while playing this shit. And yes, I do have the retro music on. Don't really think it's going to make much of a difference, but I am going to be using... Oh, they actually show actual stats. Yeah, this is version 5.2, by the way. Mainly because I know that saves are basically incompatible between two versions. I have another version of this game on another computer. I think I messed up. Yeah, I'm just looking for the values. I saw a pretty good video on YouTube as a little refresher for this shit. There we go. I know it looks kind of fucked, but just give it a moment, and I'll make sure to get it fixed. I don't know if this actually affects the unlock process. I'm not 100% certain. I don't know, I think I was supposed to add mod directory, I think. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and do this shit. I'm also technically playing on Mania because I know there's that ending you get if you beat the game on Mania. But I'm also going for the Streets of Rage 1 path because, honestly, the Streets of Rage 1 path is pretty hard to find all the shit in. So I'm mainly going for that just to avoid some bullshit. Yeah, look at that fucking swagger. Dude's a fucking boss. Like, no pun intended, he actually is a boss. It still really impressed me on just how much effort went into Streets of Rage Remake. Like, you would swear this is something actually from Sega. Like, it's just that damn good. Like, the sprite work, especially on the enemies too, is really good. Like, you even got, like, new sprites for enemies being electrocuted, which was something that was not in Streets of Rage 3. But yeah, I'm just getting the health values. Yeah, I'll just add mod direct, I guess, for now. What the fuck? Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck? I actually added the wrong ones, I think. For some reason, that pointer scanned a completely different address. What the fuck? But yeah, I'm just getting the health ones. The health, mod, score. Yeah, I think that's it. Lives is... I don't really need to worry about lives, honestly, because I can just set the score to whatever. Speaking of that, let's go and find it. For the purposes of this session, though, I'm not going to be messing with the actual health values unless I get to a certain point where I just like keep dying a lot. But I'll try to do it as legit, quote unquote, as much as possible. Kind of being extremely xenophobic, what the fuck? Yeah, I think this is it. Nope. It's not it. I'll just add them one at a time. Fuck. Not sure much of a difference that's gonna make, but I'm just gonna set those. Set the score to damn near max. I'll set it back to normal. Just go back, corner scan one more time, and I'll add mod DR, and then I'll actually play the game. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's see if this actually works. It probably won't. Oh god, don't tell me the fucking batteries have to be charged. What the fuck? Wow. I mean, I don't think I used them for that long. Yeah, I guess it's, I guess the batteries are, gotta be charged. Shame. Alright, I'll just use the remote from the television for now. I'm sure there's still enough juice in there to, do the business. Let me just make sure that the OBS is still up, okay. But yeah, I really do love this remake, honestly. It's probably one of my favorites of all time. It actually makes me want to play for Fighting Force, but surprisingly, that collection has not been released yet. Which is kind of weird. What the fuck? Yeah, for some reason the dongle just is not responding to this. This thing is really fucking weird, honestly. Oh, I know why. It's not even actually plugged in. Whoops. One of the fucking USB port things isn't even there. I was gonna say, what the fuck? But then one of the fucking hub I have isn't even on. So there you go. It wasn't even a fucking battery issue. It was just a mentally retarded issue. Amazing. The only other thing I plugged in is there's another external hard drive. But that's it. But okay, enough shenanigans. Let me just plug this in and I'll finally start playing. There we go. Nice crack snack will pop, as some kids would say. Alright. Just move this here. Okay. It's gonna be a little awkward. I think it's C. There we go. Yeah, that's my go-to attack. Yeah, this really feels weird playing with this, honestly. Like, it definitely is not meant for, like, beat 'em ups, especially just how fucking weird the arrow positions are and shit. It's also getting kind of warm, so I'm gonna have the AC on. But yeah, I don't know if Sega's still working on that Streets of Rage Revolution game, but I do know that I'm really looking forward to it, honestly. That it may be that Shinobi game, if it actually turns out to be good, which it might be, but considering it's Sega, I really have lost a lot of confidence in it as of late. Like, their games really are progressively getting worse. I mean, they even announced the fucking, Persona 4 remake, which I know is technically not Sega, but I know that a lot of games under Atlas are usually published by Sega, which is kind of weird. Accidentally pause, sorry. I actually was playing this earlier, but I was using Mr. X, but because I wanted to showcase the true origins of this fucking character, I figured why not use the theme from the game, Kama de Coco, which is ironically enough track number 69, which is just ridiculous, honestly. I think they really knew what was up. But I don't think they implemented Ash in Streets of Rage 4, which is fucking retarded. Like, whether you think he's a gay stereotype or not, he was still a character in Streets of Rage 3 or whatever. Personally, I think 99 Vitus had a way worse attempt at him or whatever. You know, drinking fucking rainbow fucking oil drums and shit. I don't know, it's just really fucking dumb. Like, I just don't like how a lot of people misconstrue the character. Like, y'all are some either perverted motherfuckers or you really look things way too fucking deep. He ain't exactly a cell phone, I'll just leave it at that. Well, I know that characters like Mr. Slave in South Park, it's just... Well, let's just be honest. I never really liked the character, and not just because of that he's a gay dude, but just like, I just don't think that arc of South Park was all that interesting. I get that it's meant to make fun of such things, but I still think that South Park can still be funny, and it kind of fails at doing that. I think even the episode where Cartman was like trying to dress up as a woman to get access to the women's bathroom is more in line with his character, but people definitely got mad at that. His fucking cop move though is funny. Some characters, instead of calling the cops or whatever, they just like do a super move or something. I know Ash is just like genuinely hilarious. Just does a couple sexy poses and enemies just get damaged like a shit ton of like just the glorious sexy man that is Ash. His moveset was really limited in Streets. I keep calling it Streets of Rage. He technically was, but you have to like use Game Beauty to access him. But he was essentially taken out in Streets of Rage 3. He was only in the original Japanese version, which is considerably easier to do. And not to mention that the whole... What the hell is it? The whole fucking... The censorship at the time where they pretty much could have any gay characters and shit, or anything that was remotely against the norm at the time. Which was really dumb, to be honest. Like, even games now are so doing that shit. It's like, I honestly thought people moved on from it. I guess not. I just like using Ash in Bare Knuckle 3 because his moveset, despite being limited, is just a dumb, strong character, and that's basically it. Whereas in the remake, they actually gave him like a full-fledged moveset that looks almost in line with how he would have played this thing and put a lot more effort into the game. That's basically it. He was just like the mid-boss of the first stage, and that was basically it. He didn't have this super elaborate backstory. Hell, his fucking dying animation is just him crying. Because, you know, men are weak boys, I guess. Oh no. It definitely isn't that deep, but I definitely do love playing the game regardless of the fact. Just good old-fashioned arcade 2D beat-em-up, but with Streets of Rage having that made-for-home console experience is still just as good, honestly. I think I might have to find a code for the stars, to be honest, because I know those do significantly more damage. I'm also pretty sure Ash could not use weapons in Streets of Rage 3 or whatever. I know I keep calling it that, but I don't really think it matters, to be honest. All I know is that this game is just infinitely better than fucking Streets of Rage 4, that's for sure. I still want to know what fucking female decided to sleep with Mr. X. Because that shit to me does not make any fucking sense. Like, I don't care if it's a 2D beat 'em up and that plot is insignificant because LOL is a old school video game, whatever, but I'd like to think that a character like Mr. X can somehow have cute games or whatever. That's just really fucked. I think it's this one. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more pointer scan, just so I can have the stars at max level. Oh shit. Forgot to close that last one, I think. Alright, let's just add these, I guess. Let me also save this sheet table too. There we go. I'm not too bothered by the lives, to be honest, but I do know that I need to stop fucking around and actually keep on playing the game. At least I get the fucking dive kick of righteousness instead of the butt slam. But yeah, I really fucking hated Streets of Rage 4. Just a really, really shitty game. Fucking hate it. There we go. It's so fucked. It's so fucking great. I think it's also extremely damaging too, because I think it took off almost an entire bar, I think, but I could be wrong. Alright, I'm gonna definitely fucking, have to, find a value for that, at least. so it can spread all the love across the world of Shades of Rage. Alright, come on. I want to get my, my groove back. There we go. Okay, I'm not 100% certain which one it is. I think it's this one. It has to be. I hope it's the right one anyway. I'll have to find out in a second. Oh, here we go. Let's see if this is it. It probably is not. There we go. I believe I just found it. Yes, embrace the fucking game. Embrace the game. That sounds so fucked. Alright, let me do this one more time. Again, I apologize. If I do it now, I don't have to do it later. Directory, I think. Go ahead and cap that at 9. Or actually, no, I'm gonna be a fucking jackass and put it at 69. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see just how useful this is. Even the dude's just like, what the fuck? Alright, let me save this table once more. I'll do a double save. Alright, now we can fully embrace the game. 100,000%. But yeah, I actually do find it interesting that the item pickups, you know, is not just for points, but it also does get added to what the hell is it called? It does get added to like a point system after you beat the game. You can unlock the shop, which basically lets you buy more things, which is kind of cool, honestly. I definitely do like that. I forget which path it was specifically, but I know that one of the areas had a bunch of gold bars, which essentially made it necessary to farm for money. It still really sucks the dude who worked on the soundtracks, or part of it is passed on, unfortunately. It's a real shame too, because there's just a lot of great songs here, honestly. Maybe except for like 2, which I'll have to remember to replace later, but they're just genuinely just really good. I know it's the bulldozer theme, and Robo X. And no, I'm not calling him Robot X because Robo X just sounds more interesting, to be honest. Alright, let me actually close this. I don't really need CheatEngine right now anyway. Although I am going to back up the save data folder. Because I know for some reason the game is like a save state system, but it really is one of the most convoluted save systems I've ever seen, honestly. It really does not make a lick of sense. Basically, every time you beat a level, it makes a save state, quote unquote, and if you happen to like quit the game, you can resume from your save state. But if you actually quit to the main menu, you basically lose your progress. The game doesn't really do a good job at conveying this, honestly. It is a definite criticism of this remake, is that its so-called save state system is not really that great. It is honestly pretty shitty. But I know you can also pretty much fine-tune the game to however you want to play it, honestly. Like, you can essentially go through the original two games. They try to do a combination of Streets of Rage 3, and it just really kind of makes me annoyed. Because I know that in the Streets of Rage 1 path, for some reason, really for no reason really, you fight EOX as one of the bosses, which doesn't make any fucking sense. I know someone tried to like recreate Streets of Rage 3 as a mod, but you also have to actually unlock the ability to even use that, which is kind of weird to be honest. But it's because of how limited Streets of Rage Remake is, even with its level editor, it is still kind of not exactly the best option to playing through Streets of Rage 3, honestly. There is some cool options you can utilize, but fully trying to recreate Streets of Rage 3 in there is definitely it's not really possible. At least not to the extent of how Streets of Rage Remake did it. I like how the Ella, I think that's her name. She actually has bouncing breasts on her idle animation. That's pretty base. I know this is actually based on the cover art of, I think, Streets of Rage 1, I believe, or 2, one of the older ones. So they basically made a new enemy solely based on cover art. It's pretty alright. I think he fights like Jack, though, the sub-boss, if you want to call him that. But he also pulls out a gun, I think, so that's nice. There's also a trucker dude who can actually heal if he was an asshole, honestly. Also, break that off. Hey, look, it's the biker dudes who actually ride fucking bikes, but in Streets of Rage 4, they basically gender bend them and they don't even fucking ride bikes. Which really doesn't make any fucking sense. There's even a whole fucking stage in Streets of Rage 4 where you fight a bunch of them, but yet they don't fucking... You don't fight any fucking biker chicks who ride bikes, so why are they fucking bikers? And don't tell me it's a fucking system limitation. That's bullshit. And I want to hear fucking COVID as an excuse either. Don't make fucking biker enemies if you're not gonna have them fucking ride bikes. It's just retarded nonsense. think I can do that again. Maybe I didn't. I don't even know. Oh yeah, I also forgot to notice. One of the things in the Streets of Rage Remake version 5.1 that was really dumb is that if you had both time and the gauge on, it actually would have a generic timer on screen, which I thought was really fucking stupid. But in this one, I guess in version 5.2 they finally made it more appropriate, which is good. Hey, look, it's the Freddy Krueger knockoff. Except he has 2 claws and he doesn't have a hat on. So I guess he's not really a ripoff now, is he? I know I went through that Streets of Rage, whatever, not ROM hack, sorry. It's supposed to be like a modification or something that requires a Streets of Rage 2 ROM, but I still would just rather play this, to be honest. Yeah, it's cool you can play as the enemies, but you can't, like, do a versus. If there's, like, no battle mode or whatever, I just find it to be a massive disappointment, honestly. So I really don't want to hear it, honestly. It's just so much wasted potential. So I will not be having any of it. This here. Oh yeah, I'll finish off this here. I'm pretty sure if you have the super set to 0, the game doesn't actually progress because of how it does the scoring crap. Whoa. There we go.
You got mail.
He was in control of this area. No. We'll give that away. Alright, stage 3. The fucking beach. But I've basically also been trying to get the values from RetroArch with Final Fantasy IV. And I'm mainly playing the Japanese version because the fucking censorship on every other version just pissed me off. Well, I know that the GBA version is a little easier, I believe, and with the PSP version probably as well. I would have to go back though and find the values that give you what XP you get at the end of a battle. So technically you could do a no leveling run if you wanted to, I guess. Well, I'm pretty sure that would make the game inappropriately unbalanced and held it back. I probably won't really be bothering with the pixel remasters of a lot of them because I know that while they wanted to stay true to the original version, which is one thing, but it's been more than established that the bonus content from the GBA and PSP versions really make them one of a kind. And the fact that even this so-called pixel remaster wants to add a bunch of quality of life changes but not bother adding the things that actually fucking matter, it's just retarded. It reminds me of how I feel about Doom, to be honest, but I don't really want to get into that. Not to mention that you do get the other Final Fantasy IV expansions on the PSP version, so that's also a pretty good plus. I actually decided to look up a review of Final Fantasy IV because I was trying to look something up about it. I was like, let me see if there's any reviews of it. And I saw this one dude who was fairly positive, but the fact that they basically said, oh, well, they don't have the expansions. Oh, wow. It's like, come on, dude. You know that's, like, gonna make people pissed off. So, why do they bother not including that shit? I will never know. I know that with the DS version, I think there's instant health bars for the bosses, so that's going to be fun. But I know that on the Game Boy Advance version, and I'm going to assume the PSP version, it's actually a little bit more different. So I'll have to see how that shit is going to be played out. So I keep getting fucking whacked by this fucking dude. I think it's actually meant to be the exact same animation as if you were to summon the cops, but it still does the same damage regardless, and it just instead has a really ridiculous fucking fancy animation that would give homophobes a fucking series of unfortunate nightmares. Hell, I'm pretty sure that one dude from Grand Blue is pretty alright. Ladib, I think. Seems like a pretty decent character. It's basically like a homosexual version of Hulk Hogan, I guess, but he's actually blue. I'm not exactly the biggest fan also of how in Streets of Rage 3 they covered up the whipping women. But it is cool that you do encounter both versions of the character. And you basically end up fighting not Reskin, sorry, the Barbarian dude who I don't know. He's actually having the recolor that more or less resembles how he looks like in Streets of Rage 1. Streets of Rage 2's bosses are really fucking annoying though. Especially the Jet boss. Like, lots of people want to mention how Streets of Rage 3 is really unbalanced difficulty, which is technically true if you're playing the American version, but Streets of Rage 2 definitely does have a lot of annoying and ass fucking bosses. Especially the ones that have an instant auto attack, like the Barbarian dude, which is annoying as hell. And that's why I basically bothered to just keep doing that, because every fucking time I try to get a combo and he just has an instant recovery move, and it's fucking nonsense. I don't like it at all. Hell, fighting the Jets in Streets of Rage 3 is a lot more interesting anyway. Keep the grooving. I will, thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna try not to use that too much. Mainly just on him and the other bosses. I know that the Freddy Krueger looking motherfucker is in Nevada, I guess, but I know that in Streets of Rage 2 you have to essentially fight both him and the Jet boss, but I know there's like a really cheeky exploit that basically lets me fight one time, which is definitely recommended. The Jet enemy is just fucking annoying, that's all there is to it. Just a really shitty enemy period, and a really shitty boss fight too. I think even the theme song of when you fight the bald jet fucker just perfectly describes just how fucking annoying the fight is, honestly. Which actually makes it more memorable than it was in Streets of Rage 2. It's kind of sad. I know that also in Streets of Rage Remake they actually added a new enemy, which is basically a reskinned Axel, but it's it's supposed to be along the lines of Cody. Essentially a little, as the kids call it these days, an Easter egg. The fucking squatting when he fires the gun, holy shit. That's fucked. But yeah, you basically end up fighting. He's not really a boss, but he is an enemy that does appear here, I think. I know they added like a couple of interesting enemies that are based like on other things. They didn't add the Predator enemy that was in the Game Gear version of Streets of Rage 2, which is kind of surprising, which basically all but confirms the blatant alien reference that was in that game and shit, which is honestly just so out of place, honestly. I think Sega wanted to do like a nod to their Alien arcade game or some shit, or whatever game that they were working on at the time, but of course it didn't really fall through properly, so instead we just got like the fucking slasher boss, which is just fucking weird. I am honestly kind of disappointed they bring that fight back, and considering the awesome badass intro with the samurai dude, it's they could have definitely done something, honestly. They could have had like, I don't know, they could have like one of the enemies, I guess, or something, or having like another what the hell is it? Those wall things, or having like the shoulder-mounted cannon destroying it and you fight the fucking Predator or something. Now, that would have been fucking sweet. Those Game Gear versions are still shit though, but it definitely is interesting knowing the fact that you essentially fight the Predator in that version specifically. There he is, there's Cody. It looks like, I think he has the Donovan pose, but his face looks like fucking Axel, which is funny. Cool little throwback, I guess. I unfortunately don't care much for Final Fight though. I always thought it was kind of low-key overrated. I understand its importance, but there were just plenty other better Capcom beat-em-ups at that time than Bonds again. Definitely Captain Commando was a lot better. That Cyberbots beat-em was also pretty good. Dungeons and Dragons was fucking shit. Of course, Alien vs. Predator is like one of the best, but because of licensing hell, we'll never see a proper remaster of that unless you want to pay money for a fucking specialized arcade stick that has the game built in for some reason. I'm not 100% certain why they did that, but whatever. I know like a bunch of other games though, but that's like the ones at least that kind of really stand out. Of course, can't forget the best one of all time, though, Dynamite Techno. That game is fucking awesome. Generally, my favorite arcade beat-em-up game of all time. And of course, Fighting Force. There's some other cool shit you like to interact with the environment as well. It's pretty alright. Go up to a soda machine and then drink it or something. Like, there's just a lot of depth for a game like it, even if it is fairly linear. It's hard to pick like an actual favorite though. But I do know that they're all great games though, so I don't really care to be honest. It's not exactly a competition or basketball. It's not a fucking basketball team. Yes, thank you. But yeah, Sega also must have really liked this enemy because we always saw these fuckers in later games. Particularly with the really fat dude in Streets of Rage 2, and then the ones you can't throw in the sequel. He fights like a damn owl. Or a fish. But yeah, just because there's like two of them, if it was just the one, I wouldn't really care, but yeah, the two of them, so yeah, they gotta go. Select a route. Yeah, this is also the point in the game where you actually have to pick a stage or whatever, but I'm gonna stick with the Streets of Rage 1 path. The stage on the right is actually from Streets of Rage 2. So we're just going to keep it Streets of Rage 1. Because the Streets of Rage 1 levels are pretty goddamn long. I actually might be able to finish this in one sitting, but I'll have to keep spamming the fucking super move. That wouldn't exactly be the most fun shit, to be honest. I don't mind, honestly. This game isn't particularly the most boring shit. Though I know I'm kind of doing a massive dishonor by cheating, but I just mainly wanted to have a save of version 5.2 with the Mania ending at least unlocked. Because I know that's like the hardest one to get. You basically go through the whole game on Mania without losing, I think, or whatever, and of course you have to. You can't do it in co-op. You also have to go for the Streets of Rage 1 or 2 route, and I'm just going to stick with the Streets of Rage 1 route since it is considerably a lot longer. Also fairly certain there's paths you can only get to from the Streets of Rage 1 path. I do find it kind of weird that they decided to throw in Streets of Rage 2 enemies and Streets of Rage 3 enemies in the mix, but it's whatever. The only one I just really disagree with is Neo X in the fucking factory stage. That I just think is really fucking stupid. I think in Streets of Rage 1, I think you end up fighting Mongo again or some shit, but it's just all the fucking boss things. It's like, why have fucking Neo X, like, basically the series finale boss, be put in a garbage level anyway? I don't know, it's just really fucking dumb. I severely detest the idea. It's just fucking crap. But one thing else that did look like in Streets of Rage 3 is that the enemies actually will go after the health pickups if they're on the floor. So you can't just like save them for later. Like the AI is actually a lot more smarter in that game than people like to give credit for. I don't know if I like try to break on its own or anything. It's like the enemies will go out to health pickups, so you can't just like smash it and then leave it for later. I think the game also gives, at least in this game, you get like a little indication here that the enemies that they see something they're gonna grab it or something. So it definitely does help to not leave food hanging around or whatever. pretty sure this is not the actual boss. But yeah, I'll just show how fucking bullshit this dude is. I'm pretty sure you end up fighting Mona and Lisa, which are at least in the first game, they're essentially reskins of Blaze, I believe. But yeah, this dude hits like a fucking truck, and I believe if you try to combo him normally, he does have like he basically has like an instant fuck you move, which is always nice. But I'm pretty sure the diving kick of Justice will at least somewhat nullify it, so it's all good, I guess, for now. Holy fuck. But he's just an annoying enemy to fight, honestly. Or boss, I should say. He's not really a common enemy. Except for like the very end of the game, at least in CheatEngine 2, where you essentially have a mini boss rush before fighting Shiva and then what's her face? Mr. X. Fuck the police! Fuck the police! Nipple's got a back, there's a round! Yeah, just checking the whatever the fuck. Let's be 31 seconds of watching. Must be the pride it hurts, but I'll digress. Looks like one of my downloads is done, so I can probably extract that when I'm done. Yeah, I know that if you like jump or push, I think up and jump right before you land, you can technically tech those dudes' throws, but I don't know exactly what button is bound to jump on the keyboard. It has been some time, I don't really care to learn right now. Besides, I got the diving kick of Glorious Justice, so I kind of don't give a shit. I'm pretty sure about to fight, yeah, here we go. Mona and Lisa. Very, witty names, honestly. I'm sorry, it's not Mona and Lisa, it's Yasha and... Oh no, Yasha and Yoshi. Fuck it. Give me an asshole. Another duo fight, I'm just gonna skip, quote unquote. I'm definitely skipping the fucking Neo-X fight. He was already a bitch in Shades of Rage pretty to begin with because he sent you to fight him under a time limit. He had 9 fucking health bars, and this shit was fucking unnecessary, honestly. He had so much fucking life that part of it was funny. so fucking unreal. There we go. I was gonna say, they use the same martial arts as me. Yeah, no shit. Maybe because they look like you. You dumb shit. Oh, we got an RPG here. I'm sorry, a bazooka. Hey, look, a gold bar. Yeah, gold bars. Excuse me. Oh yeah, also just like enemies can actually steal pickups too, which is annoying because I'm pretty sure I've also... Oh fuck. Fucking conveyor belts really fucked me over on that. I'm pretty sure in this remake anyway they use the same sound effect as the crushing sound effect from the Sonic games this week, which is kind of weird, but I guess not that big of a deal. It is a cool ass sound effect though, so I guess it's allowed. I'm also pretty sure if you play the game in co-op, I believe, and if you accept Mr. X's offer or whatever, and I believe he sends you back here or something. I believe to say no to him, but if you say yes, he sends you back to the stage. The only time the game really did that sort of thing, honestly, which is kind of insane. But I know that in the two-player mode or co-op, if one person says yes and the other says no, you can basically fight each other, and that determines who gets the ending. I'm also pretty sure it's the only way to get the bad ending. You became the bad guy. You're great. I know there's also like various artworks for that as well. You know, getting them with every character, which is fairly insane. Some of them are actually pretty alright though. There's even one for Mr. X, which is funny because it's kind of redundant. I know Adams is one that a lot of people like. But yeah, you have to excuse the constant spamming of a super move, honestly, but I do kind of want to move on. Oh god, we get these fuckers, the ones that like explode and shit. These fuckers are annoying as hell. Not the most fun enemy to fight, to be honest. I think it even in Streets of Rage 3 they have ones that are like that they shoot at you and then they explode after a while. So yeah, the robots are not really fun to fight, honestly. They not only pinch back, but when they smoke, yeah, I think you can put two and two together. Excuse me, sorry. Anyway, I actually figured out how to get access to Mod Plaza, whatever the fuck. Because apparently, when I checked on GTA on Xbox Series X, it said you have to wait for a call from Mod Plaza in order to get access to the new business mode, which I'm not even going to be bothered with, to be honest. It just seems really fucking pointless. I saw a post on Reddit, so I'm going to take the word for it. I'll have to message Paul before I go to bed, though. Just to let him know about that. Because it might be confused. There's also a cutscene which you have to watch, which I technically already skipped. Massive quote-unquote. But yeah, you have to make sure his contact is on the phone or whatever, and then you have to actually go to LSI, watch a cutscene, and then you can purchase the property. And then once you get the main property, you can then upgrade to get the other two, I guess. It's really fucking weird. But yeah, this fucking fight, while it is really annoying in Streets of Rage 3, it's really dumb that's in this fucking stage, dude. It's so fucking dumb. Like, it just makes no sense. Apparently also, if you, like, somehow manage to, like, find the values of the stage select code in Streets of Rage 3, you can even jump to the game on easy. Whereas apparently in those versions outside of Japan, yeah, basically the North American and European version has the thing where if you beat the game on easy, you don't get access to the final set of stages. But setting the stage modifier from 6 to 7 will basically let you jump to the end game, which is kind of fucked. Anyway, we finally got the best stage in the game, of course, which is the fucking elevator sequence. They also have a Shiva fight for, like, no real reason, too, which I'm pretty sure was also taken from one of the corridors in Shades of Rage 3, so it's just even more pointless bullshit. I know the last stage is pretty damn long, too. You also go from right to left, which is not really that fun, to be honest. It's a very, very long stage. So I'm going to basically more than likely be using the super move a lot. Because it is quite the fucking endeavor. Also getting kind of low-key cold, so I'll have the AC off for now. Also, I changed something like I don't think this thing has turbo, unfortunately, which is kind of game. this just takes a really long time. Might as well check some shit on fucking the Play Store. Oh god, it's the fucking archive. Is this like a fucking gacha game? Visual style game. Yeah, it's just a fucking gacha, dude. Like, I don't know, that's just really bullshit. I don't like gacha games. It's kind of what I'm not really interested in playing Zenless Zone Zero, to be honest. It's, even if the gameplay is interesting, which I won't deny, but like, it's still a free-to-play gacha-style game at the end of the day. So my interest in that just immediately gets swindled down. It's really cute and funny how the fucking remake decided to add in a fucking hallway from Streets of Rage 3, but instead it made you go right to left, keeping the spirit of the original game. Not exactly fair and fair, but I'll digress. It even has the fucking enemies from Streets of Rage 3, so I never understood this. It's just kind of dumb. Check for updates. Hey look, it's Shiva.
Make it easy on yourself and get out of the way.
And yeah, for no real reason, you just like fight the Streets of Rage 3 version, which just doesn't make any fucking sense. I really don't know why they have you fighting here. This change I really don't agree with. It makes even less sense than fucking Neo X, honestly. Those updates are done. And Shiva is dead, or Shiva, whatever. Supernova actually got a trophy. Yeah, I guess Streets of Rage Remake version 5.2 is trophies. Not 100% certain what that is, but whatever. I'm sure it is, they're actually pretty elaborate. Mr. X will finish you. Not if I finish him first. last soul. But yeah, this fucking stage is long as fuck. I'm not even gonna bother like going for the whatever the fuck. I'm not gonna join this shit. I'm just gonna fucking kick his ass and then probably do some Red Dead Online if I want to get the whatever the fuck. Gotta make the sale through trade or whatever. Actually, I gotta change the fucking config file because it always loads a path I don't want. So I gotta change that. Fuck. This fucking stupid dinner plates too. All the random bullshit too. Makes no sense. Go to Quick Edit Plus and then find the Retro Arch configuration file. I think it's the one that's stored in internal storage. I could be wrong. Actually, no, it's in. I have to use Z Archive to find it. I think they've already cleared the stream. I don't think it's this one. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, I believe, I finally got the fucking horse, the war horse from one of the cities or whatever. I believe it's cited to be the best base horse in the game, which is good. So I'm definitely happy about that. So yeah, it has to be that one day because it's the only fucking config file I can find. Oh, I'll just put whatever the fuck it's called. really fucking riveting gameplay, sure. There we go. I also like how the further you get, the time it actually starts hitting daytime, which is kind of cool. But I'm pretty sure the background is the same as the opening from Bare Knuckle 3. It actually was not in the North American version. They really fucked with the story in Streets of Rage 3. Sega was really dumb with that shit back then. Oh my god. Trying to get the fucking cursor with my fucking fingers, I'm too annoying to find it. I don't feel like we're getting phone skills right now. Save. Oh. Save successfully. Alright. Oh, okay. I have to change that. But yeah, Quick Edit Plus is basically like Notepad Plus for mobile phone, which is really fucking good. 10 out of 10 would recommend to anyone who has a fucking Android. Get I'm gonna load it up. Not Firewall, no. Final Fantasy IV loaded on Retro Arch. I don't think this version of Retro Arch that's on the fucking mobile devices actually lets you play PlayStation 2 games. I think it only goes with the PlayStation 1. Yeah, no PlayStation 2, unfortunately. It doesn't matter. I actually have found really useful codes in Metal Gear 1 and 2. So I'm definitely very, very happy about that. Yeah, the game is so fucking cheeky that you can't even the fucking things don't stop when you do that. But anyway, we're finally at the end of the fucking stage. We gotta fight these suitcases again. Okay, while I'm doing this, let me get the whatever the fuck. make our grand entrance. Mr. X is smoking a blunt. No. He takes out a cigarette or blunts, and now we can kick his ass. Power of pride, bitches. Alright. Well, as usual, I'm just going to be spamming that one button. Because I can't be bothered to actually play the game right now. On base, I am kind of tired. But one. But aside from tiredness, I wouldn't exactly call it boredom. Okay, this was the Japanese version. I gotta get that. I gotta load the USA version. Final Fantasy for us. Okay, he's finally dead. Does his little pose. And we finally got the proper ending. Thank fuck. To be this good takes mania. Yeah, this game's secret ending is really fucked. And you basically get like all the 6 heroes, and you get like little portraits of all the people with their portrait of choice and even their real name, which is really cool to be honest. Obviously not the real Sonic the Hedgehog. Fucking Space Coast, dude. It was so sad when that voice actor passed away. That show was really fucking funny. And also Paul Clark. That dude passing away also really fucking sucks. He made such really good fucking music. A lot of the best tracks in this game have come from him, and it really sucks that he passed. Yeah, in memory of Paul Clark. It really sucks that he died, honestly. It's such a fucking shame. Syndicate Crusher. Well, there you go. Finally, banked my points. Fuck, I thought I said that shit. You get the fucking Sonic, the Sonic fucking Mania, not Sonic Mania, the Sonic fucking cash register song, whatever the fuck. You get the fucking screens of rage. Yeah, apparently the game saves, like, images showing how you beat the bosses or whatever. Which is kinda cool. Yeah, I gave no fucks. Clearly. clearly gave no fucks. Fuck. Why did they set the fucking 999, dude? Now I'm fucked. Damn it. Whatever. Motherfucker. Damn it. Alright. But yeah, I think if you actually reset the scores, I'm pretty sure it's randomized, which is really annoying. Also shows you, I guess how many times you like beating the game or some shit. You get the awesome Shenmue shop music. But yeah, you can basically unlock a good ton of shit in this, but it really does require playing for the game quite a bit. I know Rudra is like the most expensive character. Actually edit the AI, holy shit. Goodbye. But yeah, it's pretty alright. Oh, it doesn't? I thought it did. I don't know, I think there was like some version whatever where it would like randomize the fucking leaderboards. I'm actually gonna go back and just double check very quick. Okay, yeah, it actually does have like a factory default setting, okay. Okay, so that's good. My qualms about that will definitely be put to bed. But okay, let's go ahead and find this very quick. Oh, I found it. Oh, they got rid of the fucking Shenmue music. That sucks. That was actually a really badass remix that they made for it, but unfortunately, I guess they get rid of it. That sucks. I'm gonna have to find or download the original and replace it, because that Shenmue music is actually really fucking good. But alright. Yeah, let me do this really quick. I might actually get off. It's getting late, and I did what I needed to do, so Gonna definitely back up my save data in a second. Let me just do this. Okay. Well, that's going to be it for that. I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Let me just... Oh, there's also the... Yeah, there's also the files for the fucking Xbox version. I forgot about that. It really is surprising that there actually is like a original Xbox version of Streets of Rage Remake via homebrew and shit, but that's still really fucking cool. Alright, save game copy. It's, there you go. It's, that's done. That is done. Alright. I'm out of here.